Hello everyone, welcome to Donald Jones Stadium here at the Kiski School in Saltsburg, Pennsylvania. We have the Kiski Cougars wearing all black taking on Erie McDowell Trojans wearing their all white uniforms. Captains are meeting with the referees right now. We should be getting underway in just a moment. The JV squad just finished up their game. They lost that game 2-0 to Erie McDowell, so hopefully the varsity squad of Kiski can turn things around and get a win tonight. So far, they're on a bit of a win streak here at home. Every game that I've broadcast, they've won. So we'll see if they can continue that streak as well.
Kiski on 3, 1, 2, 3, Kiski!
And the teams take the field. Kiski again wearing all black here this evening, and Erie McDowell in the all white. And it looks like Erie McDowell is going to start with possession, I believe. And things are underway here. Into the keeper of Kiski, Gabriel Matos. And out of play, it'll be a Trojan throw-in. Throw-in by number 13 of McDowell. Interception by Pastore. He's taken down from behind by number 13. Quick reset by Nico. And Ben Feinstein. Played back to the keeper by Shoebridge. Or to the keeper, excuse me. Sent ahead. Javi fields it. Sends it forward to Murillo. Down the sideline. Makes the cut looking for the cross. Sends it through. It's out the other side. And Mark Shoebridge not able to track it down. It will be a goal kick for McDowell. 38-33 left in the first half. Cougars come away with it. It's Koto. Shoebridge now battling with number 7. He strips him of it. Tries to switch the field over to Pastor. Still loose. And striking out to get it is the keeper for McDowell. Mears pressures number 11 out of play. Nice play by Max to earn possession for Kiski. Throws it into Pedro. Back to Mears. Pedro takes the pass. He's going to switch the field to the far side to Cotto. Crosses it in to Murillo, just out of his reach. And the keeper will put it out to midfield. Cotto's there, and a handball. Ramirez to Montano, across to Feinstein, up to Mears. Max pushes it forward, and to the keeper of McDowell. 37 minutes on the clock. Both teams still looking for their first shot. And play by Mears. Puts it off his own player. It'll go out of play for a throw-in from number 16 for McDowell. Pedro battling at midfield. Stepping up is Sebastian. Nico sends it forward, looking for Murillo on the run. It's cut off by the back line of McDowell. Number 12 now collects it for the Trojans. Cleared away by Cotto. Feinstein going to work against number 11. And Kiski steps forward and is called for the foul. 35-46 on the clock. Number 25 is going to take the free kick for McDowell. Number 25 needed to double knot his laces. And he sends it through. It's loose in the box. Cotto comes through. No penalty called. It's waved off by the referee. Coming out of it is Pastor with speed. Makes his way around one defender. Surrounded by the McDowell defense. Clears it to Feinstein, who puts a nice ball forward to Shoebridge. No offsides signaled. Mark works his way around the defense. Looks for the cross. And danger is averted for the Trojans as the keeper collects things. 34-45 remaining in the half.
How is that not a penalty? How? How is that remotely not a penalty? Right in front of you. I still don't understand how that's not a penalty. Right in front of you.
And there's a little bit of a dispute on whether that was a penalty or not in the box earlier. That is being explained to the McDowell head coach by the head referee. Throw in for McDowell. Stolen by Kiski. Murillo is there for the Cougars. Feinstein intercepts the pass. Quick passing from the Cougars. And again, possession changes. And it'll be off the head of a McDowell player and a Kiski throw-in with 33-35 on the clock. Mears throws it into Pedro. Murillo pushes forward to press the keeper. Double team in the corner from the Cougars. Forces a throw in, but it's going to be given to McDowell. Shoebridge with it, dribbles his way out of trouble. Offloads to Mears, to Feinstein. Javi cuts with it. Has that pass intercepted and cleared back to midfield. Alfonso is pressured, and he decides to send it all the way back to Matos, the keeper. 32 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half. Sebastian with a good step up to change possession in Kiski's favor. Number 10 on the far sideline loses possession. It will be a Kiski throw-in. Oh, they decide to give it to McDowell based off of the head referee's recommendation. Ben comes away with it, clears it off the McDowell player. Cotto battles for it, keeps it in. Shoebridge now sends it up across midfield. The keeper out of his box to come clear that one all the way down to the other side of the field. And it will go out of play for a McDowell throw-in deep in the Cougar zone. 31:30 remaining on the clock. Pedro takes the foul. It'll be a free kick just outside the 18. That'll be taken by, looks like number 15. We are battling some serious sun. It's a gorgeous sun. It's a nice, perfect soccer weather, but it is making things a little difficult to see here. It was number 10 taking the free kick into the box. Kiski looking to get it out of danger. They do. For now. Nice through pass into number 12. Alfonso comes across and clears it out of play. Throw in quickly to number 12. 10 with the cross. Headed down by Sebastian. Javi's going to come with speed now. Errant pass. Collected by number 7 and McDowell, sent the other way. And offsides is called on the Trojans. 30 minutes and 15 seconds remain here this evening. Still a scoreless game. And I still think we're looking for our first shot of the evening. Had a couple of attempts, but nothing really got on net. Shoebridge with a nice deke around the defender. To the near side, it's Pastor. Puts it into space, no one there to collect it for Kiski. Pedro with the push from behind. Sent way to the other side, and Gabriel has to come out and kicks it out to Pedro. Feinstein sends it forward to Murillo. Murillo plays it to the sideline where Cotto's waiting. Nico to Murillo. Pedro sends it up to Jose. Kiski still with possession. Pedro switches it to the near side. Pastor again. Shot is blocked by the defense and cleared out of trouble for the Trojans. Looking to make their own breakaway here. Nice slide by Alfonso to break up that rush from the Trojans. 28:40 remaining in the half. It'll be a throw-in right below us here. Played back to the keeper. It's short. Cotto's there to collect things for Kiski. To Pastor in the middle of the field. Nice chip across to Shoebridge, and he is called for offsides. 28 minutes now remaining in the half. And number 17 puts his boot to it. Cleared out by Mears. And offsides is called against McDowell. Out of play on the far sideline. Kiski has possession. Murillo sets it down for Cotto, who's going to throw in. Gives it to Jorge. Chipped to Shoebridge. He's got to work his way down the sideline. He cuts through. Nice give and go between him and Murillo. And offsides is called on the Cougars. 26:50 remaining on the clock. Yeah, out to midfield. Nico is there. Plays it to Shoebridge. Mark with a nice pass up the sideline to Jorge. Sent into space. Pedro's there. Back to Max Mears. Right side, it's Pastor. Intercepted, number 25. Sends it to 17, they give and go. Knifing through the Kiski Cougars. Sent forward. Alfonso's there. Cotto down the right side. That pass is cut off by the Trojans. 25:40 remaining on the clock. It's Max Mears. Sends it up through to Jorge Murillo. He's there with it, dribbling around, takes a shot, it's blocked. And punted out to midfield. Headed down by Sebastian. Quickly Cotto trying to go the other way with speed. Has it cut off. Back to Sebastian again at the back line. Chipped over his head. Alfonso's there. And number 12 is behind him, called for offsides. After the reset, Ramirez is deked. Chipped forward, Pastor racing forward against number 16. Played back to the keeper, sends it up. Ramirez heads it down. Feinstein tries to clear it across the field. It's picked off and out of play. On the far sideline, it'll be a Kiski throw-in with 24 minutes remaining in the half. Into the middle, not able to connect with Feinstein. And Pedro is called for the foul. It'll give a free kick to McDowell. Number 25 is going to take the free kick, waits for things to push forward. Over the head of number 10 and into the arms of Gabriel Matos. Pedro turns with it, confronted by number 9 of the Trojans. Plays it to Cotto. across the back line. Pushed forward by the Kiski defense. Pastor now looking to make a move. And, sorry, still in there. Thought it went out of play. Give and go passing from the Cougars. Number 17 for the Trojans. And Murillo undercuts the Trojan. Mark Shoebridge on the far side. Cotto into Feinstein, excuse me. Number 12's there. He's on the rush. And it appears that the referee's calling for a penalty kick. .21-25 on the clock, and we are going to have a penalty kick. It'll be taken by number 25 against Matos. And it's good. So the Trojans able to draw first blood here this evening with a penalty kick goal by number 25 at 20:48, the time of that goal. And Kiski now trails 1-0 to the Trojans. We'll see how Kiski responds to the Trojan goal. Feinstein pushes it into space, just out of the reach of Shoebridge as the goalkeeper knifes through to blast it out of play and over the road. Cotto will throw it in. Pedro Montano sends it through to the box, into the arms of the keeper. Up to Murillo. Shoebridge is there. Plays it down to his feet. Switching the field. Pastor and Mears there. Turning with it is Nico. Shot blocked. Kiski still looking for their first shot on goal. And Shoebridge puts it well over the net. 19:20. The time remaining. Substitution for McDowell, number 21 coming in for number 2. Put in short off the head of Ramirez. Pedro's there. Played forward by Nico. Jorge Murillo to Pedro. Back to Alfonso. Nico chips it on to Shoebridge. He's got space. Pressured by number 7. Works his way around the defender. And cleared out for a corner kick by number 10. Ben Feinstein will be the taker of that kick over in the corner. It'll be on the far side of the field there. 18 minutes left in the half. Into the box. Kiski still with possession. Shoebridge turning. Ref goes down. Hopefully she's all right. And out of play. Down the sideline here, it'll be a Kiski throw-in. It'll be taken by Max Mears right below us. 17:25 remaining in the half. Kiski's possession. Mears again throwing in, this time to Pedro. Played back to Mears. Into space. Pedro battles for it. Pastor comes away with it. And it's deflected out of play. It'll be another corner kick. This time, Pastor will take it. Nope. Feinstein's going to take it again from the far corner there. Quick play into Shoebridge. Played into space. It's not able to connect with Ben. And out of play. It'll stay with the Cougars. Now they're looking to push the pace a little bit. To the back line of Kiski. 16-15 remaining in the half. Alfonso puts it behind Shoebridge. Mark cutting one way. Alfonso thinking he's going the other way. Simone Fernandez now enters the game for Pastor. Number 14 trots onto the field. Throw in for the Trojans. Free kick. Played quickly. Max Mears is back there with Matos, who scoops it up. Throws it near sideline to Simone. Throw in by number 13 with 15.5 minutes remaining in the half. Murillo's in a foot race. Cleared away by the keeper. Alfonso plays it back to Matos. Now under 15 to play. Koto earns possession. The pace now pushed by the Cougars. Simone not able to get out for that one, and as it deflects off of them, him and number 13, and back to the Trojan keeper. Nice pass into number 9. Not able to do anything with it though. Fernandez sends it forward. It's cut off by number 17. And we'll see if it's out of the reach of, and out of the reach of number 7, I believe, on the far sideline. Nope, number 12. I don't have any excuses now. The sun's gone down. I should be able to see those numbers. Out to midfield. Stadium lights are turning on, so we should have a better picture. I know it might be a little bit dark. We're in that weird No sun, but some sun face. Fernandez battling on the near sideline. Nico cuts through, earns possession, chipped on by Shoebridge over the back line, looking for Murillo to chase it down. Pedro plays it up to Mears, out of his reach. Some small ball being played here as passes trade back and forth. Mears uses the body to earn possession. 12:50 on the clock. Into Murillo, back to Simone. Off of him, and it'll be a Trojan throw-in. Number 25 is going to take the free kick as the head referee explains some things to the Cougars. Pedro's being a little bit, not warned, but understanding the foul that he's committing as he goes up for those headers. Far side of the field, number 10 goes against Cotto, works his way around, puts the cross through the box and out the other side for a Kiski throw-in. There's going to be some substitutions made. Luis Montas and Diego Lamba in for Mears and Montano. Diego's going to take the throw-in now with 11.5 minutes remaining in the half. Into space, Diego pushes it out to midfield. Sebastian to Shoebridge. Mark's gonna try and play it forward to number 14's Simon Fernandez. It's cut off. Lamba up to Murillo. At midfield, number 25 now collects it for the Trojans. Back to his back line. Gonna try it again. Number 17 puts it out of play. It'll be a Kiski throw in. Cotto pushes the pace, has it cut off. Ten minutes and 15 seconds remain here in the half. Cut off by Simon Fernandez. Exchanges it with Feinstein. Lomba into Ramirez. Far sideline to Montas. Luis chips it forward. They're racing for it is Cotto, but just out of his reach. Possession will stay with the Trojans. 9 minutes remaining in the half. And kicked out of play. It will be a Trojan throw-in. 8.5 minutes on the clock. Simone's there, racing for it. And shot attempt goes wide. Referee comes in, though, and calls for a free kick from just outside the 18, about 20 yards out. .750 on the clock as Kiski sets up for a nice opportunity here as time ticks down here in the first half. Shoebridge. He's got it. Shoebridge to the left of the wall. Sneaks it in on the far left side, just inside the post for Kiski's first goal of the evening off the foot of Mark Shoebridge. That ties things at 1. So Kiski responds before the end of the half. We'll see if they can carry that momentum forward here with 7:19 remaining in the first half. So nice opportunity off the penalty, or the free kick there, and just outside the box. Shoebridge converts on it. Much better than his first shot attempt. Cut off by the back line. Mark cuts through, gets possession to Luis. Give and go with Ramirez to Shoebridge. Feeling confident now after that goal. Up the right side to Simone Fernandez, looking to make the cross. He's got to make a cut around this defender, does. Puts it into the box, headed out by the Trojans. Turning with it, Feinstein to Montas. And cleared away back to Sebastian, who cuts through. Chips it on into the 18. And Fernandez with the heavy collision nearly gets a goal off of that collision, but the defense comes back and clears things out. Quickly, Lumba crosses into the box to the far side. Montas is there and out of play. 6 minutes remaining in the half. It'll be a goal kick. Out to midfield. Alfonso's going to play it back to the keeper, Matos. He pushes it up again to midfield. Murillo has got some time and space. Pushes it across the field, but behind Fernandez. Not able to keep it in, so it'll be a throw-in for number 13 of McDowell. Lumba and Fernandez pressure. Get possession. Sent into the middle of the field. Shoebridge looking to chip it forward to Montas. Ramirez now to the far side, Cotto. Played down by Murillo to Montas. Luis to Cotto. Some triangle passes. Cotto finally puts it into the box. It's through, and nobody able to make contact with it from the Cougars side, nor the McDowell side. So it will go out of play for a goal kick for McDowell. 4:37 on the clock. Kiski wins possession. Shoebridge turns. Sorry for the ping pong action there. And it's out of play for Kiski throw-in. Lumba's going to take that. .353 remaining. Lumba is double teamed, has it taken away from him. Raul and Mark win possession over to Kodo. Murillo looking to cut. He's going to look for the shot. Puts it into space. Nobody there. Back to Kodo for Kiski. Chips it on. Headed out by the defender. Have some speed. And cut off by Lumba and out of play. 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the half. Lumba's going to take the throw in. Does with 3 minutes left. Out of play, it'll be McDowell's ball now. Number 25, the goal scorer for McDowell, turns with it, gets it up to number 11, has it taken away by the Cougars, and he knifes through to knock it out of play. Throw in again by Lumba, 2:30 remaining now in the half. Feinstein has it taken away. Lumba steps up with the hard challenge. Number 25 waits for things to push forward, sends it, and Gabriel will collect it. Now under 2 minutes to play. Pushed up to Kodo on the far side. Murillo has Fernandez down the right side, not able to connect with him as the Trojan defense steps through to cut things off. They look to go the other way with it, settle things down, trying to make their way around the Kiski midfield. And out of play. Not sure what's... There it is. Number 13 will take it, throw it in, 1:15 on the clock. Mark plays it down. Sent far side, Luis is there. He's battling with number 7. He's tracking it down in the corner, gains possession before it goes out, but offsides is called against Kiski. 45 seconds left in the half. .30 seconds now remain. Kodo plays it off his head. And out of play. Down the right side, it'll be a throw in for Kiski with now 10 seconds remaining. And that'll all but end the half here. As the horn sounds, Kiski able to tie it before the end of the half, making it 1-1 here against Erie McDowell. We'll be back after a short 10-minute intermission with second half action. Back for second half action. Kiski will start with the ball as we have a 1-1 tie here this evening. Murillo will start things, sends it back to Pedro. Sebastian will play it forward, out across midfield. Finds the foot of Simon Fernandez. Chips it onto Shoebridge. Works against the defender, number 17. And earns possession on the far sideline there. Kodo will throw it in. Back to the foot of Pedro Montano, just over the crossbar. Could be a goal kick for the Trojans. Fernandez cuts that pass off. Murillo battling for it. Scooped up by the Trojan keeper. 38-40 remaining in the game. Put out to midfield. To the back line of Kiski. Lumba still playing to battle it down. And back to Matos. Pushes things into space. Number 16 for McDowell sends it through, and Sebastian will clear it out of play. Be a throw in here near sideline by number 7. 38 minutes remaining in the game. Out of play, Koto quickly sets things up for Kiski. Pastor looking for Shoebridge. Pushing it up, Kodo, throw in. By McDowell. Javi cuts through with Murillo. Possession given to Kiski, free kick. Ramirez sends it forward into the arms of the keeper for McDowell. He quickly throws it out to number 2 on the near sideline. Number 7 will blast it all the way to the other side into Kiski's end of the field. Alfonso to Diego Lamba, right side, through the middle of the field. Battling for possession is Shoebridge, finally coming away with it for Kiski. Off of Murillo. Knifing through is number 13 for McDowell. Sends it into the back line of Kiski. Ramirez switches the field over near side to Kodo. Pushes things across midfield. Sends it forward to Murillo. Nico switches it to Pastor. In the middle of the field, gives it back to Nico. Cleared out by the Trojan defense. Loose in space. There to battle for it is Valdez from the back line. And cleared out of play by McDowell. 36 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the half, or in the game. It'll be throw in for Kiski. If you're just joining us, Kiski wearing all black and McDowell in their all white. 35-43 remaining in the game. In a foot race is Alfonso with number 12. He goes down. Save made by Matos and able to collect the rebound as well. Rolls it out to Diego Lamba, but Alfonso goes down after the play, or before the shot. He's up again, and time is called by the referee. Reset by the referee. Alfonso up, but holding his side. Lumba down the far sideline has it go off the Trojan defender. 38 minutes, or 35 minutes remaining in the game. Substitution number 21 in for number 11 of Erie McDowell. Into Ramirez, and miscommunication between him and Lumba will give possession to the Trojans. Throw in on the far side of the field. Fernandez pushes around, chips it forward to Shoebridge. Makes the cut inside, tries to find Murillo. Sent forward by number 21. Free kick taken by Lumba. Possession earned by McDowell. Lumba turns, puts it out to the K. It'll be a Kiski throw-in. Quickly by Cotto into Shoebridge. Mark tries to send it forward. Nobody there for Kiski. Pastor gets possession. Quick passing. Has it taken away from him at midfield by number 10. And McDowell now with numbers and some speed. Push to the corner. A battle in the corner. And a corner kick earned by McDowell with 33 minutes remaining in the game. Sent into space, and the tap-ins there for McDowell by number 16 of the Trojans. So an opportunity on the corner kick capitalized on by Erie McDowell makes it 2-1, excuse me, in favor of Erie McDowell. Cotto to Shoebridge. Shoebridge back to Cotto. He pushes it up to Murillo. Taken away by McDowell. Into space, still battling for possession.
Ramirez taps it back to Alfonso, makes a cut. Sends it through to Cotto.
Nice pass forward. Out of
Murillo. 32 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game.
Kiski with a hill to climb. Blasted by Matos. Down the right sideline, chasing it is Valdez. Out of play, but it'll be a Trojan throw-in. Cross made by number 2. Shot attempt. there from McDowell. Not a great contact made. 30 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the game as Matos puts his boot to it, puts it out near midfield. Chipped over the Cougar defense, and Alfonso's there to cut things off, but he is going to receive a foul. Taking that kick is number 16 with a question mark. Chipped in into the box, number 12. Pedro with the block shot. Pastor now with speed. Makes the pass wide. Give and go back to him in the middle. And nothing there for Kiski as McDowell's keeper settles things down, waits for his team to push forward, and then puts it into the air. It's a short kick, though. Cotto with number 2 battling. Out to Pedro. Pastor looks for the through pass to Shoebridge. It's there. Shot is saved, or at least deflected by the keeper of McDowell. And shot goes wide, but a corner kick earned for Kiski with 28:54 ticking on the clock. Pastor in the corner.
They take the corner.
Still loose. Shoebridge there as it's cleared back to space. Nobody back for Kiski. Lumba having to track him down. And a shot attempt by McDowell into Matos. An easy save for him. Collects it, sends up. .28 minutes remaining in the game. Nico. Pastor dances on the K, spins, pushes it up. Out of the reach of Fernandez on the right side. Throw in for McDowell. Feinstein will come into the game for Pastor. Cotto now down the sideline, has some space. Defender with the push. Cotto keeps possession. Puts it in. Battling for it is Murillo. The Trojans turn and clear.
It'll be a Kiski throw-in from about midfield from Cotto.
And a hard tackle from Shoebridge. Number 7 for McDowell is going to send things into the Kiski end of the field. Lumba now on the far sideline. Plays it off of the attacker.
And nice play by him. That'll earn a goal kick
Quickly a reset by Matos. Up to Valdez, up to Koto. Chipped on by Feinstein. 25-45 remaining on the clock. Sent down to McDowell's side of the field. Cleared out by the back line, number 17. Koto chips it in. Feinstein plays it down. Fernandez with a nice move. Shot. Save made by the keeper. Nice look by Simone. Other than the Shoebridge penalty kick, that's really Kiski's only shot on goal. They've had some shot attempts. Probably their best shot on goal if they've had any others. Murillo to Koto. Tries to cross it. Murillo battles down the left side. Needs help. Finds Feinstein. Back to Pedro. Takes the shot. Murillo turns with it. Puts it back to Feinstein. Give and go with him. Cleared out wide to Ben. And puts it off the side of the net. Some good ball movement from the Cougars. 24 minutes remaining in the game. Out to midfield. Late challenge from Pedro will set things to the Trojans. On the run, number 7 down the right side, cut off by Koto, who stayed with him. Out of play off of number 9 for McDowell. Shoebridge throws it in. Played back to Matos. Pushes it forward. Murillo's there. It's cut off by McDowell. Shoebridge tries to find Ramirez. He does. Sends it to space. It's Lumba down the right side. Pushed up. Cut off by the back line of McDowell. Fernandez cuts into the middle of the field. Pushes it through. Shoebridge, worried he was offsides, gave up on the play. Into the keeper for McDowell. Head referee signals Trojan ball. Kiski gains possession, quickly given back to McDowell. Pedro battling for it. Uses the body well this time. With speed down the near side is Koto. Gonna make the run the whole way into the corner. Cut off by the defense. Turns out. Crosses. Shot is there. It's Simone Fernandez with the equalizer. 2-2 off the foot of Fernandez with 21:45 remaining in the game. Kiski ties things up. Nice turning shot from Fernandez. Koto with an excellent cross. Simone able to gain possession, quickly turn and tie things up. We'll see if that gives them any kind of energy that they can do something with. Momentum has swung both ways here this evening. Alfonso plays it down, sends it back to Matos. Played back to Alfonso in the wing. In the midfield, the middle of the field, to Valdez. Cotto, again up the sideline. Decides to cross it earlier this time. Alfonso to Ramirez. Lomba. And there will be a substitution with 20 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Number 14 in for number 21 for McDowell. Possession is with White. Out of play. Kiski throw in. Switch the field to Cotto. Plays it up to Shoebridge. Sent back into space. Intercepted by McDowell. Nice pass. Alfonso with the slip. Opens up an opportunity for McDowell, but Matos out to send things out of play and get the Cougars out of danger. 19 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Number 2 on the right side of your screen is going to throw it in. Nico up to Shoebridge. He's got some space with Murillo. Switched over to Fernandez. Again with some space. Needs some numbers to come forward with him.
Challenge from number 13.
Will earn a free kick for Kiski. This is where Shoebridge scored from in the first half of the game. About 20 yards out, 19 yards out from the right side of the box. So we'll see if Mark can create some magic again or see what Kiski has planned. He was able to put it on the left side of the net last time, past the wall. We'll see what kind of opportunity they do this time. This time, McDowell puts an extra man on the wall. This time it's Fernandez taking the shot. Sails it over the crossbar. 18:25 remaining in the game. And the keeper puts it back into play with 18:05 left. Back to Lumba, chips it on. Murillo looking to make a run. Looks like offsides was called. Out of play for a Kiski throw in now. 17:20 on the clock. Lumba lobs it in. Shoebridge waits for it, plays it back to Murillo. Sliding tackle made. Deemed a clean tackle. And cleared out across the yellow line for a McDowell throw-in. Sebastian puts it up high. Feinstein called for the bump. 16:38 on the clock. Number 10 waits for
Hates to load in near the box.
Going to send it in to about the 18. Just outside, off the head of Lumba. It'll go out of play for a throw-in on the far side of the field now. Throw in for Kiski. It's going to be taken by Lumba on the far side. Off of the Trojans. Again, pushing forward. This time, Fernandez makes his way around the defender. Has some space. And closing in on it is number 18 for the Trojans. Will be a throw-in near the corner. And a miscue from the Cougars gives the Trojans possessions. Shoebridge looking to make the cross. It's cut off by the Trojans. Pedro. Lumba. Shoebridge with a nice play. Out to the wing. Fernandez puts it into the box. Murillo chests it down. Nico with the shot. Saved. Feinstein with the shot. It deflects off of one of the Trojan defenders, so a corner kick earned for Kiski. Quick reset by Kiski in the corner. Cross put into the air. Murillo tries to bicycle it in. Kiski with the pressure trying to apply on the Trojans here with a quick pace. Feinstein crosses it well across the box and out of play. 14 minutes remaining in the game. Tied 2-2. Definitely some controversy, as every play on the field has had a discussion with the head referee after they felt their team had a disadvantage or an advantage in the box. Out of the reach of Shoebridge. Played down by Mears. Into Murillo. Nice turning move. Gets away. Plays it to Nico. He's double teamed. Has it taken away by a Trojan. Off of Lumba. And Pedro clears things out of play to settle things down. 13 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game. Still a live ball on the sideline there. And a heavy collision between two players. Has them both on the ground writhing in pain. Clock stops at 12:41. That'll give both sides of the field an opportunity for a break while they send the trainers out to look at the injured players. Looks like number 12 for McDowell. May have went knee to knee, shin to shin. Number 12 is up and he is walking with some help under off to the side here to his bench. There's a Cougar still down on the field. I'm not sure who it was. Coach Laux over to see
if he's all right.
Trainer Bob was over there as well. And he's up. And it's Nico Ramirez is the injured player, but he's up and he's walking under his own power. Just a little hobbled. We'll see where possession lies here. I'm not sure. And McDowell sends it back to Kiski. .25 left in the game as the back line exchanges passes for Kiski. Pushed into space. Feinstein with Mears. Pastor back into the game now for Kiski as well, taking the place of Nico. Push forward, Sebastian's battling for it with number 21. Back to number 16, number 10, 16. Luis Montas over there too, now in the game. Cleared out by Kiski. Lumba looking to win possession for Kiski. And Pedro. Ten minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. Free kick taken by McDowell, sent into the box. Blocked down by Matos. Corralled and rolled out to his defender, Lumba. Tries to find Pastor in the middle of the field, does. Pedro's going to switch the field. Kiski was having success moving up the left-hand side of the field here. They've gotten away from it as they send it far right to Montas. He dribbles against the defender, splits the defense. Pastor is going to take the shot. And wide left by Javi. 9 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the game. Feinstein plays it down, sends it forward through, looking for Murillo. Gets it, puts it on net. Nice play by Jorge. Not a great amount of force being able to apply by Murillo on that shot. Through back to Matos. Javi pushes it wide, out of the reach of Max Mears. 8:54 on the clock. And we have a cramp on the field for McDowell. Clock stops with 8:40 showing on it. And the injured player number 12, before is in for the now injured player, number 13 from McDowell. Chested down by the back line of Erie McDowell. Sent all the way to the other side of the field. Nice move by Koto. Working through two defenders. Tackled from behind is Shoebridge. And the ball rolls to McDowell's keeper. 7:56 showing on the clock. Swung wide. Near side of the field. Give and go, 10 and 14. Chipped up to number 14. Looks to cross it, and it goes off of Koto. It'll be a throw-in. By number 14. Pedro keeps it in. Comes to the middle of the field. Plays it wide to Lumba. Diego sends it forward off of the foot of the defender. Shoebridge puts it into space, looking for Murillo, making the run at the net. Cleared out of play by the defense of the Trojans. But a corner kick earned with 6:35 ticking on the clock. Feinstein in the corner. The dark corner be it, but dark down there in the corner.
Sends it
all the way to the far post. Luis
on toss. Lumba chips it in.
And Pedro sends it wide right. 6:05 on the clock. Subbing in for McDowell, number 15.
Or number 11. And Fernandez
for Lumba on the Kiski side of the ball. And as it's put into play, 5:45 shows on the clock. Jorge battling for it. Cut off by Koto. Forces McDowell to throw it in instead of playing with speed. Pedro in the middle of the field. Chips it on, looking for Murillo, making the run. One defender falls down. And he's tripped by the keeper. But nothing's called as it's waved off by the head referee. Turned and sent back to Koto. Works his way around one Trojan with speed down the side. Has space, crossed. Pastor with the shot. Feinstein with the shot. Save made by the keeper. Still loose. An opportunity for Kiski still there. And it's cleared out.
Trojans turning with it. Now making the run
is number 9. Out for it is Matos. Nobody in net. And he pushes it well right with an empty net. Gabriel takes a risk and gets lucky with 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. So the Trojans looking to quick strike after Kiski with several shot attempts made, some on net. A couple saves made by the keeper. Made things interesting there for a second. Again, set up by the speed of Koto down the left side, where Kiski was having some success. Now Javi's going to push things forward. Swung wide out to Murillo. He's onside. And they call him offside. The late call from the referee. 3:30 remaining in the game. Keeper taking his time, waiting for his teammates to move things up. Pedro pushes it back up into the sky. Cotto heads it in, keeps it in, and it takes an unlucky bounce out of play. It'll be a Trojan throwing right below us. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game. Number 9 getting through, puts it into the box. Nice save made by Matos. Knifing through, though, is a Trojan, and offsides called against number 9. Kiski looking to push the pace. And blood on the field for one of the Kiski players. He's getting attended by the trainer. Simon Fernandez with a run deep into the right side, plays it off for Montas, cuts to the middle. Turning shot, it's there! Kiski with the late goal. Luis Montas with the go-ahead goal. 2:18 left in the game. Kiski takes a 3-2 lead over the Trojans. .218 the time of that goal from Montas. Sent forward and out of play. McDowell's going to throw it in. So it was an injury for McDowell. Player took head-to-head contact. Or at least took contact to the head, I guess I should say. Reset. Cleared back to Matos. 1:27 left in the game. Matos waits for things to slow down. Needs to clear things up, picks it up. Rolls it to Sebastian. Kiski looking to kill some time. Given away at midfield. Shoebridge makes a run up to Fernandez. Push through to Pastor. He turns. And it ends up going off of a Kiski foot. 50 seconds remaining in the game. Kiski looking to close things out here after the late goal from Montas. Nice play by Alfonso to cut things off. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Kiski's got to defend the late rush here from McDowell. Alfonso again sends it out of play. This time he earns the throw in though. It's a nice defensive play from Raul. Sent in. Battling for it is Murillo. Sent across the field. And that'll end the game. Kiski with some late game heroics from Luis Montas, able to come away with a 3-2 victory over Erie McDowell. And their streak of wins continues here at home. Join us on Saturday, this Saturday, at 1 o'clock for American football. Kiski football taking the field here at 1 o'clock at home.
And join us next weekend on the stream as well for homecoming.
That's going to start on Friday night with 2 soccer matches. It's a tournament that we're having here, the Midwest Soccer Tournament, and 2 games on Friday night, the 18th. Kiski will play in one of those, and then Saturday there's a series of games too. The first one in the morning will be streamed, but the second one will be filmed and uploaded later because there's a football game happening on the turf during that time, and we'll be streaming the football game. So next weekend, Friday night streaming soccer, Saturday morning streaming soccer, Saturday afternoon we'll be streaming football. Okay, so join us all day next Saturday for our homecoming festivities. It should be a good time. Have a great night. Go Cougars, and we'll see you next weekend.